Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Man, y'all know. Wow. Wow, what is up? Some of y'all already in here. I didn't know anybody needed to be ready. I didn't announce it or nothing. I'm just in this motherfucker. Y'all let me know what I'm sounding like. Let me get the word out. Man, what is up, King Maya? What is up? The real Queen Victoria Sauce, Natural, Isaac Ford, True Artist, what is up? TRL, what is up? Miss Murphy, what is up? Golden Black, what up? Man. We about to get it in. I'm gonna give people time to get in because we ain't even, they didn't know. They didn't know. We're gonna talk about some shit, y'all. Yeah, that's some Lloyd Banks. It don't sound like Lloyd Banks, that's some Lloyd. Off that, hold on, I'm gonna tell you where it's from. Off that Halloween Havoc 3. Yeah. Man, hold on. I'm about to turn it down so we can. Man, what is up, y'all? Mad love to you. Follow me on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go to the streets and box. Follow me on Instagram. Let's get it in. Let me turn this down. Let me turn this down, y'all. Man. Man. How the fuck are y'all doing today? Man, a lot of y'all showing me love, talking about Happy New Year. Mad love. Somebody already done disliked the video. They took it back. Never mind. It changed. Maybe they changed their mind. They didn't mean to do it. So shout out to you fixing that. What's up, Mad Saint? What is up? What's up, Cynthia? But yeah, man. Man, somebody. We about to talk about some shit, y'all. How y'all doing, though? Happy New Year to y'all. If we're going to call it New Year, if we're going to do that, if we're going to do New in Year, of course, information is being posted that would state that this is not the New Year, based on the fact that December is the 10th month of the year. Based on the prefix, it's the 10th. They say that the New Year is on really March 22nd. So, you know, whatever you believe. To me, you know, I don't really believe in the concept of them knowing what day it is and all that shit anyway. So just whatever it is, just, you know, Happy New Year to everybody. Hope everybody made it through to the would-be New Year safely. And, you know, everybody's less stressed today than they were yesterday. We were supposed to shed last night. The New Year, even if it's just when you celebrate it in your mind, it's about a shedding process. So hopefully a lot of people shed some negativity last night. Been doing some shedding, some negativity today. Hopefully everybody is shedding. Hopefully everybody's growing. And that's really all that matters. And that's to me, that's a daily thing. That's something you should be doing every day, is shedding, getting better. And that's really all it is to it. But I want to start this off, y'all. I don't know if everybody's even been paying attention to this, but y'all's boy Dave Chappelle came out here and dropped 2 Netflix comedy special on New Year's Eve, right? One of them's called start with an E. I don't fucking know. Just go to Netflix if you want. I ain't watched both of them. I just watched one. Watched one. I'm watching Dave Chappelle, and I've seen Dave Chappelle perform before. I mean, back in the day, you know, Killing Him Softly, Dave Chappelle and shit like that. And I watched his 2 Netflix specials they dropped prior to these 2, and I wasn't super impressed with those or whatever, but that was cool. You know what I'm saying? He's coming back after a long hiatus, coming back after being gone for that long after he didn't take the deal. According to the story, they came to him with a raw deal. He said, "What the fuck?" And you know, he came back. To me, that looked a little shady anyway. Looked a little shady, him coming back like that. And then as soon as he came back, he jumped right on Saturday Night Live and did a skit to parody that Walking Dead series that y'all love so much. Some of y'all do anyway. He did a parody to that, and I'm like, what the fuck? I thought Dave Chappelle left the game, exposed the game, and left the game. Some of y'all want to see my shirt. Can you see it? It's just women laying down, face down at the beach with the bathing suits on, chilling, little ass, you know, on the shirt. Nothing. Light skinned and dark skinned sisters on the shirt. I'm rubbing them like they real life shit. I just want y'all to see the appreciation I have for the shirt. I hope y'all can feel the same way. Hope y'all can feel that, you know. But that's what's on the shirt. So y'all, just in case y'all want to know. But anyway, Dave Chappelle went away, came back. And when I saw him do that, I'm like, what the fuck? That money must have ran out. That money must have ran out for Dave. And I'm like, whoa, shit, this motherfucker came out. Look a little sus to me based on what he was saying, based on him speaking this way, speaking his way about the industry and then coming right back to the industry and getting into mostly white, like Saturday Night Live. That's big time white folk shit. Until recently, that couple added, I think Tiffany Haddish was the first female black, you know, and then they let Michael Che, he's the first black writer. So they're trying to black it up a little bit now. But when Dave Chappelle came on, there wasn't no black shit going on, but they came and he came right into that. Then I saw him doing this NBA for the NBA championship. I saw him doing the commercial for that. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So he goes from Saturday Night Live, and this is a man that's talked about the industry and talked about them wanting me to sell out and all this shit. Went away. They offered him money. He didn't want to do the shit, but he went away. He comes back Saturday Night Live and doing commercials for the NBA championship game. I'm like, what the fuck? Right? I'm like, all right. Then he follows that up with the Netflix specials, 2 of them, and then follows them up with 2 more. Again, I don't have a problem with him coming out here and making money. Again, it looked a little sus to me, but cool. You gotta make your money, do whatever the fuck you gotta do, right? Dude was like, I'm watching this one special. It starts with an E. I don't know the fucking word. I could just look it up. Why the fuck we live in the age of information? You don't have to be goddamn confused. Let me just look up the goddamn special that I watched. Dave Chappelle, Netflix. Google always knows, right? Google always fucking knows. It's called equanimity or equanimity. It's a weird fucking word. I don't really know what the fuck. That's the one I watched. I'm watching this dude do this special. I'm like, Dave Chappelle is on here on some coon shit, man. I'm watching him be on some coon shit. And it may be because I look at stuff differently now. Maybe because I look at stuff differently now. But I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, damn, he's on some coon shit. Like the stuff he's saying, I'm just like, wait a minute. This dude is up here basically, you know, he minimized black culture, the black stereotypes, just like what the shit y'all said Jordan Lucas was doing, except he does it for laughs and jokes in front of a bunch of white folk. I'm like, okay, well, you know, this motherfucker's on. They had a couple funny parts. I'm not going to take away the funny of Dave Chappelle, but I'm peeping, I'm listening to it. I'm like, what the fuck? Dave is on some cool shit on here. Then he goes into this long spiel about Emmett Till and how, you know, what happened to Emmett Till and how he's happy that the white woman lied on Emmett Till and got him killed. And because that brought people closer together as Americans. He started talking about this unity and all this bullshit like that. And I'm like, what? Wait a minute, this motherfucker's on some real coon shit. Because now he says he's happy that the white woman lied on Emmett Till. He's happy that Emmett Till died, basically. But he said that death was a catalyst for people coming together and people. I'm like, what the fuck? He says this in front of all these white folk. And I'm sitting here watching this shit like, man, what the fuck? This is not no damn. And this is what the fuck he doing on New Year's Eve. I couldn't fuck with it. I could not fuck with it. I couldn't. When you watch it, I want y'all to understand. I understand comedians are supposed to be funny guys. What they say, people don't really take seriously. They kind of let people slide. But if you watch his stand-up, listen to the amount of times that he relegates black culture into stereotypes, all to make white people laugh, because that's who's mostly in his crowd. He got a bunch of white folk. Watch, just listen. Maybe I'm being over analytical. Maybe I'm being over analytical, but just if you watch it, just listen for the amount of times he disrespects black culture, stereotypes black people, and then this bullshit ass story he tells about Emmett Till at the end as per Unity and all this other bullshit. Listen out for that. Because I'm like, nah, man, I couldn't. Some of y'all saying that David is cloned. He's cloned? Y'all in this clone shit. I mean, they don't. Why the fuck would they have a need to clone Dave Chappelle? Tell me why. I still want y'all to watch it. Some of y'all say y'all was going to watch it. I still want y'all to watch it. Don't not watch it. Still watch it, but just listen for it and tell me whether or not I'm tripping. I want to be checked. Check me. If I'm in the wrong, check me. Watch it and tell me what you hear when you watch it. Once you do see it, then leave some comments on the video. Let me know whether I'm bullshit or not. But y'all got to stop with all this clone shit. Why the fuck would they clone Dave Chappelle when he was already gone? What, I mean, it ain't like he was in control of any black power movements. Like, why wouldn't they try to do mind control on people who actually have the ear of black people, who actually, you know, have that, you know, almost, I use Malcolm X a lot, but almost that Malcolm X type of mentality versus Dave Chappelle. Why the fuck would they want to clone him? He don't control shit. Just like with Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane is not controlling anything. He's not controlling black culture or black. He ain't got no leadership, or he's not no leader of black people. Not making black people do anything. Like, I don't know why they would clone him. Now, Will Hunt says he was exposed in Hollywood. I see why they would murder him, but to clone him is just like, for what? When do they have to do that? For who? For us? We don't give a fuck when they murder people. They murdered Prince. They murdered Michael Jackson. They didn't clone either one of them. I mean, I can't do the clone shit. Like, y'all telling me they cloning these people? I can't do that with y'all. I can't. I can't do it. Deshaun Dodge says Cat Williams was exposing the Illuminati. Now he's back in movies. He's actually in this movie called, God damn, something about father figures or something like that. Cat Williams is doing that. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, shit. So Cat done went from being locked up every other month, coming out here talking about the Illuminati, whatever you want to call it. Don't get caught up in fucking semantics on the word Illuminati, whatever you want to call it. He talking about this on some of his comedy specials, talking about some, you know, behind the scenes shit. And he and father figures with some big name white comedians. I'm like, oh shit, all right. Let's see where this goes. But that's what you gotta do. I mean, just to see where it goes. Cat Williams might need some goddamn money. He ain't did shit in a while. He ain't did shit in a while. So he may have needed some money. You know, some of y'all don't think Dave Chappelle is funny at all. Yeah, some of y'all don't think Dave Chappelle is funny at all. But, you know, killing him softly, hilarious. Hilarious. Why y'all want me to mod y'all? I don't want y'all blocking. Let these troll motherfuckers, it's the new year. Let them in here. Y'all ain't gotta block nobody. I don't need protection. Let them in here. Like all the fucking, if the motherfuckers want to be in here tonight, let them come on. It's gonna be all right. What they gonna do? Say dumb shit and get looked over, and we gonna keep moving. Fuck them. See, no, everybody want to be a mod. Like, no, it's okay. Let them in. It's not bothering me. Y'all notice I'm still rolling? Doesn't bother me. Gotta learn how to ignore these motherfuckers, man. Gotta learn how to ignore these motherfuckers. But there is everybody. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all, it's okay. I'm not worried about trolls. I'm not worried about trolls. It's going to be all right. Everything's going to be okay. All right, everybody just calm down. Everybody calm down. These trolls they're not going to hold us back. We're not worried about them. Let them dislike the video and they can keep moving. It is okay. But I saw that with Cat Williams too, but now I gotta, like, you know, just let that shit play. I want to see what the fuck comes of that. If Cat Williams has another stand-up, I want to hear how he's talking, because that's what I want to hear, what the fuck they're going to be saying. You know what I'm saying? I'll let them hear it. I'll let them fucking hear it. It doesn't matter. I don't want to jump to conclusion and say, well, Cat Williams is cloned, because why are they cloning? Why are they cloning these motherfuckers? That don't make any sense. Let them in here, man. Y'all still talking about these damn. Now, this dude right here, I'm going to block him because I see he said some gay shit. Now, I don't do homosexuality coming towards me. That's the only thing that I can't really deal with. But, you know, these, as far as just trolls, like, I don't really give a fuck, man. Y'all, come on, man. Now, this nigga just said something about sucking my dick. Like, that's just, you know, that's just some gay shit. That's just some gay shit. Y'all see what happened in Cali overnight, right? Anybody pay attention to that? Did anybody pay attention to what happened in Cali? Who all knows before I even say anything? Who all knows what happened in Cali? Yeah, let's talk about something other than these trolls, y'all. Like, who gives a fuck, man? It's 2018. It's 2018, man. I mean, let's roll. Because what we're gonna have to start doing is rolling. Who heard? Nah, not a shooting. Nah, not a shooting. California legalized the use of weed on a recreational level, not medical. Some of these states are, you know, they'll do little medical shit. You gotta fuck around. You got glaucoma or some shit. Just go get the weed. California legalized the use of marijuana on a recreational level. A lot of people assume that was already happening in Cali based on all these rappers and shit to be talking about all the good weed out there in Cali. That's a new thing. As of today, they legalized it for recreational use. Here's what happened. Here's how motherfuckers love getting high. Here's how motherfuckers love getting high. They said that hundreds was lined up today just to buy the weed. Hundreds. And I would argue that they've been out there counting it really for real, they would have probably got it to thousands. Said overnight, this year, the sales are already up 60% in one night. And day ain't even over yet. Day's not even over yet. Motherfuckers gonna be getting it in California. And I'm all the way over here in red ass North Carolina on this bullshit. They ain't even thinking about it in North Carolina. But I'm gonna go back to Cali for a second, because I do want to talk about this. Legalized in Cali. I don't know what they're gonna do with the prison population in Cali. I do know that the arrests for marijuana are going to drastically, you know, change. Now, I don't know if they're going to shift that, you know, those arrests made per weed. I don't know if they're going to shift that into other areas, become, you know, extra strict on shit they might have been leaning on, make new laws to compensate for what they're doing with the weed. I don't know. I'm going to have to pay attention to that as things move forward. This is the first day of this happening. But what I will say is that California, being as big as of a state that it is, I think that other states will be looking to that and using California as an example based on the success. I don't know if the crime rate's going to go down there. I don't know what's going to happen with the crime rate, but if it does, other states will be able to be like, okay, look, crime rate's down. What the fuck is the weed? That's what other states will be able to do to kind of back themselves to try to get that to happen in their states. So, you know, we're going to see. We're going to see what happens to that, but that's huge. That's huge. Elaine Lloyd said the crime rate went down in Colorado. Colorado's a good example, but it's a small state. You know what I'm saying? A small state with a denser population than California. If they can get that shit to happen in California with all them people over there like that, and the crime rate goes down, which is already going to take a knock because arrest for marijuana is considered crime. When they're doing statistics, that's considered a crime. So it's already going to come back some because they won't be arresting people for that. But I don't know what, what's really going to happen with the laws and shit. But if crime rate actually does come down, people will be able to look at that and be like, look, it happened over there. What the fuck? Look at all the money they're making off this weed and what good they're doing for the city and all that shit. So we'll see what the fuck happens with that. Tanger Ray Jones says, do you think it's a good idea or a bad idea? I think it's a fucking great idea. I think it should be legal I don't think it should be illegal anywhere. Anywhere. I don't think it should be illegal. Not weed, like no. Hell no. You got to understand, if you look at what weed is, like illegal, no. Motherfucker, you want to look at me and shake your head at me? Fine. You know what I'm saying? Being locked up for it, though, it's just, that's extra as fuck to me. You know what I'm saying? It should be legal anywhere. You want to roll up and smoke you something real quick? Roll up and smoke you something real quick. They don't mind you taking shots. They don't mind you do. They didn't mind that. Last night, motherfuckers was getting drunk as hell. They don't mind you getting drunk. They don't mind the people you're going to murder while you're drunk. They'll put in small print, drink responsibly. As the whole commercial being a party, this dude's getting all the hoes tonight because he got a bottle of fucking Cuervo. Tonight, he getting all the hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, drink responsibly. You done made people believe it. As soon as you get some goddamn liquor, there's a party and there's always hoes around somewhere. Everybody's having a good time at all times, right? Drink responsibly in the smallest print ever fucking made at the bottom of the goddamn screen. Like, get the fuck out of here. So this whole war on drugs and all that when it comes to bringing weed into that category, that's been a sham since the beginning. The first campaigns against weed was such fucking bullshit. They talked about how fucking weed made black men want to rape white women and weed make you crazy and do some old, it's basically like it's a psychedelic, like it's LSD or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, man. But they don't mind you. They don't mind y'all getting fucked up. They don't mind y'all drinking. So I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea. It should be legal everywhere. Yeah, some of y'all didn't know that shit. Y'all do some research. Go look at some of the first campaigns or would be advertisements against marijuana. Go look at some of the earlier ones. Go look at what some of the scientists said about the effects and what marijuana would do. What it could do to people. Like, for real. Go do some research on that shit. It's real. That propaganda. This is why when you talk to some people, they'll say stuff like, well, weed they'll basically treat it like a psychedelic. That's not because of research. I want y'all to understand, anytime you hear somebody talking shit about weed, understand, not research, not any type of scientific proof whatsoever. They're still living off the propaganda. That's it. Or they'll use that whole, weed is a goddamn sin. They'll do that to you. The religious people will do that. But there is no scientific proof that weed is anything negative at all. There's no statistics kept on weed that weed is anything negative. So anybody you hear about that is saying anything negative about weed, that's because they're listening to some form of propaganda. They ain't checked. They ain't cared to check. They heard smoking weed was bad. They don't fuck with it. So they just going to spread that propaganda. Same thing. Same shit. Same shit. Why does Sniper ask, so what about drug testing for jobs? I mean, drug testing in California they ain't going to be worried about drug testing for no weed in Cali. Why would they do that? That's not going to be a thing that they do over there. They're not going to do that. That will be an issue over there. Everywhere else still, you got to deal with some bullshit. Somebody said weed made them lazy. Shit. I don't know, man. If it does that to you, then you shouldn't be smoking it, man. Anything that causes you to have some negative characteristic that you don't normally exhibit, then don't fuck with it. Don't do that. That don't make sense. Retro Gaming Nerd says, do you think weed is addictive? I mean, I think it can be addictive depending on the person. Depending on the person. I know some people that can smoke weed every once in a while and it's nothing. And I know some motherfuckers that smoke 10 blunts a day. If it was the weed that made somebody feel like they have to smoke 10 blunts a day, then everybody would feel like they have to smoke 10 blunts a day. That's not the case. That's not even the case with me. I dibble and dabble with some weed, but I don't fucking smoke 30 blunts a day or 10 blunts a day, 5 blunts a day, even 1 blunt a day, half a blunt a day. I don't smoke like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't. So I would have to believe that if it was the weed, if weed was the catalyst for this, then everybody would be acting the same way. But I think there are personality traits that people have within them. If you're using weed to escape your reality, and just so happen your reality is, not only fucked up because of this illusion of reality that we're living in, but you done went through some traumatic shit. And you're using that to, mask that trauma. Same thing, some people turn to the bottle, turn to drinking all the time to escape some form of reality that you have. That's something that's within you. Some people can drink every once in a while. Drink every blue moon. Drink, not all the time at all. And some people just all day long, they got to get it in. Midday, got them in their coffee, got them at the end of the day, got them all night, got them wake up, like everything, always. So again, to me, those are flaws in the character. You got to look at yourself, man. You got to look at yourself. But I mean, some of y'all asking me random questions. Okay, let's do some randoms. Somebody, I can't say your name. I can't say it. I know your last name is Brema. A-N-K, Brema. If I fucked that up, I'm sorry. I tried, goddamn it. I tried sincerely. I do apologize if I fucked it up. Says, Rob, so what's your New Year's resolutions? What are your plans for 2018? Based on those questions, well, two things got to be true. You don't follow me on Facebook, and you don't follow me on Instagram. You don't follow me on either one. But if you don't, you can change that right now. Description box. If you don't have those, fine. I'm going to tell you anyway. We'll talk about this. I'll talk about what I've been seeing from people per this New Year's resolution, per what people do every year with this New Year's shit. Because all it is a bunch of shit. It's a bunch of fake shit. It gives people an excuse to be fake motherfuckers under the guise of, well, everybody being fake. So I might as well jump in here and get my fake shit jumped off too. That's what the New Year's Eve, that's what it does to people. These 2 days, it gives you a realm to jump in this fake shit. And this is where everybody start talking about what they're going to do. How much better they're going to do this next year. How much greater this next year is going to be. But if you look at history, if you pay attention to real life, people who are actually going to change something, they're not on here talking about it like that. I know social media came along and people start sharing their ideas and feelings out loud, but that's not what the fuck this shit's all about. I don't make resolutions. I don't make New Year's resolutions. I'm trying to be better every day. We talk about that all the time. So that's all I'm doing. I'm not about to be a new person. I ain't about to, I ain't no crazy shit. But I'm going to keep being, try to goddamn win Dad of the Year every year. Even if it's a competition in my goddamn head. Trying to win Dad of the Year. Keep getting this knowledge as I get it. Keep coming on here, trying to convey this knowledge to anybody that takes the time out to listen to what I have to say. Use social media to put information out here. That's same shit. Ain't nothing happening. Not for me. I don't have any resolutions. I don't have any resolutions. I'm just going to keep being better and keep negativity off the fuck from around me. That's it. Same thing I was doing 3 weeks ago. I'll be doing 3 weeks from now. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's what it is. That's what it is. Just keep being better, man. That's what it's all about to me. But motherfuckers take this opportunity to be fake as hell, man. Motherfuckers take this opportunity to be fake as hell. Say anything. Cutting people off and all this shit you doing. Like, motherfucker, you don't wait till the 31st at 11:59 to cut some negative, cancerous motherfucker off. You don't wait till then to do that. Because if that's what you was about, you'd have cut them off early. It'd have been done. Unless they showed themselves on December 31st at 12:59 p.m. Unless they just exposed themselves at that point. That's when the cat jumped out of the bag. This nigga looked at the time, slap the shit out of you at 11:59, and then you cut him off. Then you cut off that poisonous relationship at that point. That's it. That's what you do. That's the only way. Like, people just be wanting to say anything just to get likes, just to get shares. This reality isn't changing. People, look, it's run up in 2018, right? According to, you know, if you don't want to believe it's almost 2018, you want to say it's in March, don't fucking matter. Guess what's running amok all year long? White supremacy, racism, black people running around here, selecting and opting to be coons. This is a present daily condition. Daily condition. Let me tell you what type of resolutions I don't really see like that. I don't see nobody saying anything about getting more knowledge, being more down for the people. Let me stop being a goddamn coon. I ain't never seen that resolution before in my life. Not once. Ain't nobody ever trying to not be a coon. Motherfuckers just talking. That's it. People just saying stuff so y'all can fuck with them. Because I put on my page, New Year's, same me. I'm the same, just trying to get better, yo. I don't think I'm already home. I ain't perfect, nothing like that. I'm trying. I'm out here like everybody else, trying to navigate through this bullshit. Just so happens I'm a little bit braver than a lot of our people, you know. But I'm just trying to navigate through this bullshit like everybody else, man. That's all I'm doing. So Big John Cat says, what is a coon? I don't know where you been, but I'll make it short and sweet for you, since you may sincerely be confused. A coon is any black person. So a coon spelled with a C, because I spell coon with 3 Ks too. That's another group of coons, but I'll explain the one with the C to you. A coon is a motherfucker that's going to be out here, black person such as myself, on here calling for, speaking on, supporting talking points of white supremacy. The same things that white people, these white racist motherfuckers, the same talking points they have, these black people will share these same talking points, speak down on the team, will turn their backs on the motherfucking team, will give up the team, will spy on the team to go report information to the other side. That's a goddamn coon. Some of y'all call them goddamn traitors. If that simplifies what a coon is to you better, what is a traitor to you? That's what a coon is to black folk. Same thing. You use them synonymously if you must. A traitor. So, you know, that's what it is. That's all it is to it. Right. Some of y'all hip to this New Year's resolution game that everybody runs. Some of y'all hip to the game, man. It's all about being better, man. It's all about being better. To me anyway. That's what we should be doing every day. We got kids watching us, man. We have kids watching us. So I believe that we should just be working on being better. Earl Farrell says, Rob, I think us as black people will come together more this year. I hope so. I hope we do, man. I'm going to be trying, whether, you know, I have hopes of that every day. I wake up every day hoping that black people, you know, come together more every day, you know, every single day. I hope we do. Miss Murphy asked me, who's coon of the year? Who y'all nominating as coon of the year? I'll let y'all, this is what we'll turn into a game. I'll let y'all run off some people that y'all believe is the coon of the year. Because, I mean, it's so many, man. And they all just doing the same type fuckery. They all the same motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, who y'all got nominated for coon of the year on y'all's list? And I'll pick from y'all's list of who. Y'all let me know. We got David Clark in the house, Steve Harvey in the house, Roland Martin, Jesse Lee Peterson, Jason Whitlock, Kanye West, Umar Johnson, Omarosa, Charlemagne, Chrisette Michelle, Ray Lewis. I knew he was going to come up. Somebody's probably going to say Stephen A. Smith, Charles Barkley, Stacey Dash. What did Stacey do? I don't know that Stacey Dash did anything this year. Obama's strong. Denzel. Some of y'all, wow. Mike Vick. Denzel. Some of y'all putting people on here that don't deserve it fully. That don't deserve to win. You know what I'm saying? Be honorable mention maybe, but to win. Jim Brown on here. Tyrese. Master P. A lot of people saying David Clark. Tariq Nasheed. How y'all? Somebody saying Lil Wayne, Bow Wow, Hodge Twins. You know. A lot of y'all got a lot of people on here. Snoop Dogg. I'm trying to read through all of them. David Clark is the one to me. And here's the reason I give it to David Clark most of the time. We'll talk about some of these other coons. Somebody said Dave Chappelle for that special. Y'all, wow. We'll talk about some of these other coons. But to me, when you in positions like David Clark is in, it just your position gives you more power to inflict your coony ass ways and your coony ass ideologies. It gives you a platform to inflict harm based on your position. A coon in a high position is more detrimental than a coon in a lower position, you see, in my opinion. David Clark, he's not a sheriff anymore, but now he works within the government with Donald Trump. He's one of Donald Trump's little lap boys. Then gave this coon some power. Some of y'all could argue that people like Ben Carson, even though he hadn't really said a whole lot this year, he's still in a position of power, and we know he's a motherfucking coon. These people in these high political offices or these high, people high up on these political food chains that get positions, and it will be a goddamn sheriff of a police department and shit like that. And they come out here and they spewing coon ass rhetoric. I remember this motherfucking David Clark talking about the Black Panthers was racist and Black Lives Matter is a terrorist organization. You got motherfuckers like that working their way into, working within this government and shit like that. He's way more detrimental to me. Now, somebody say Jesse Lee Peterson. Jesse Lee Peterson sits on videos and talks to white people. Like, he's a coon, most definitely. He's a coon, most definitely. But he's not in a position to really, he's not in a position to do anything. Denzel said that shit about, he basically put the fact that black men and other groups of minorities are in prison because of what happens in their household. He basically just looked over the privatized prison complex and, any of the realities that's going on out here as far as black people being targeted by law enforcement, by this system, and by this government. He kind of looked over that. So that's what they're saying Denzel did. But that's just, Denzel's still in no position of power at all. Some of y'all say Tommy Sotomayor. This dude's sitting on making videos too. He's not in a position of power. He's spewing hatred amongst people that will listen to that. Just like Jesse Lee Peterson, he's spewing hatred amongst people that will listen to that. Other coons. Now, the sad, harsh reality is still 2018. I believe in my heart that 98% of black people are coons on one level or another. There's levels to this coon shit. So, you're going to have the situation be where coons are going to listen to other coons speak. Like minds. That's all it is. That's all it barrels down to. Some of y'all believe that somebody said he is in a position of power, media power. Ain't nobody watching him but other coons. and white people, white supremacists that want to hear, that love supporting black people when they sell their people out. That's what it is. Issa Rae, that's man, what she did. Let me out nominating her ass. Issa Rae was on some bullshit with that show and shit. Some of y'all saw me talk about that. Some of y'all saw me talking about that, but a lot of people that's in these that are coon, we can name them or talk about them being coons, but ain't nobody listening to them motherfuckers. It's like Ray Lewis, like that. Of course, Ray Lewis is a fucking coon, but who does Ray Lewis influence? Who's he talking to? When he says some coon shit, who's supporting that coon shit? White supremacists and other coons. That's it. That's it. I ain't never heard nobody go from being would be pro-black conscious or woke or whatever. I never heard nobody go from like, man, I heard Ray Lewis say some shit. Well, shit, now I want to be a coon too. If there was some type of big movement like that, then fine. But these motherfuckers already be on some coon shit. They'll listen to shows like Steve Harvey's show. Steve Harvey, coon. White people love his coon ass. Coon. But that's the only people listening to him is other coons and motherfucking white folk that love that shit. That love that shit. Now, Issa Rae, y'all could give her more credence because she produces television shows. She would have more credence than Jesse Lee Peterson because she's actually going to put a show on HBO that depicts black people in a certain way. Somebody put on here Lee Daniels. He has more credence. If y'all see what do you see how I'm trying to explain how this shit worked to me? Like they'll have more because they're actually putting out images of black people that other people will watch all over the world. Even black people, sadly enough. They have more of a stake in winning Coon of the Year than some of these people y'all naming. Somebody said, how is Steve a coon? You can tell. I'm going to tell you one thing you can tell about people. Is that people don't pay attention to the information that's put out here when it's put out here. Motherfuckers been calling Steve Harvey a coon now for the last 2 years. Actually, what he did when he brought Paula Deen on his show and made her and appointed her to, after she called, after she said nigger or some shit like that, Steve Harvey took her on his show, let her be the head of one of his camps for black boys. At that point, he became a coon. Another point was on his show, one of his shows that he did, that he got on there and basically relegated slavery to a talking point that don't nobody really want to deal with. That's how you know, that's the past. You don't really fuck dealing with that shit. Said this shit in front of all them white folk clapped for him. Because that's white folk love you saying the shit that they say, but you black. White folk love that shit. So if you're doing that, you're going to get your round of a motherfucking applause. And you're going to love it. Because your self-esteem is so goddamn low, you see. That's what these coons look forward to. Getting those, you know, just say these white talking points. Slavery's the past or whatever like that. White people love that shit. That's what your boy Steve Harvey was on. If you didn't know. But this information been out here. Yeah, it's been out here. You can just look up Steve Harvey is a coon. Just type that in Google. And you'll see why. It's easy. Some of y'all say Creflo Dollar. Let me tell y'all about Creflo Dollar and him being nominated for Coon of the Year. Creflo Dollar is, in my opinion, a full-blown coon. A thieving coon at that. But Creflo Dollar is one man. One coon at a time in this situation. It's one man up there talking his little shit. If you stand in Creflo Dollar's position in your mind, when you look out at your congregation, to me, his congregation should win Coon of the Year before he does. Because it's greater, the amount of people out there in this group thought all connected into this already. The Bible is already there, but connected in, but they're still following him behind this crook. The people in his congregation, the many people that support him, these motherfuckers Creflo just one motherfucker. It is the congregation now. I told y'all I'm going to start putting my attention on these congregations, because you can talk as much as you want about the pastor until you talk about these fucking congregations of people that are allowing these pastors to say any goddamn thing. Creflo Dollar and say he want to take his goddamn take the non-tithers out of his church in the back and gun them down on some gun range shit. And they clapped. They clapped. The congregation clapped. They supported that. So it's just like, to me, David Clark. If we're going to do Coon of the Year, David Clark. Sonia Yun, I think your last name is. I could be fucking that up. Sorry if I am. Says Steve Harvey does give back, though. Spends a lot on education and mentoring of young black men. Then take them off your list of people that should win Coon of the Year. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to do. If you fuck with Steve Harvey like that, if the good things he's done outweighs him, doing this bullshit, then take him off your list. Do not call him a coon then. And you have that right. You have that right. But that don't mean shit to me at all. Any motherfucker that call himself caring about black folk, but they want to have one of the callers calling his show, and he told that caller from his show, the caller was from Flint, Michigan. He told that caller to basically go drink your poison ass water. Basically, that's what Steve Harvey said. So to me, it's just like, I mean, you can give the charities. It's a tax write-off. You got you an accountant to hook you up. You can give the charities all the fuck you want to. But when you open your fucking mouth, and you coming out here against the team, or you minimizing the black struggle in any type of way, then I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with that. You're going to say kids died, man. Kids died. Kids were made sick over that shit, yo. You going to say that to somebody? Another black person? Nah. No. So, I mean, to me, that, again, you make choices in life. You do whatever you want to do. You support whoever you want to support, but I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that. Kodak Black. Somebody put Kodak. Y'all, this ain't, I don't want y'all thinking this is my list. Okay? Like, I'm just reading off names. Somebody said Shannon Sharp. Reading Kodak Black. Kodak's little bitch ass. I think he made some statements, some colorist statements. But the motherfucker's a coon. I mean, coon ass motherfucker, man. These people are coons. Some of y'all talking about Tommy Sotomayor. Yeah. These motherfuckers are self-hating ass black people. But to me, I'll say again, to me, these people, they can't win Coon of the Year. Y'all can call them coons, y'all can call them self-haters. We can do that shit all day long. But Coon of the Year, that's big. That's big. Because we got so many coons out here right now. Like, it's crazy. But again, you gotta look at who supports, these channels. Even these channels that y'all mentioned are coon channels or whatever like that. Who's supporting them? White people and other coons. That's it. That is it. That is it. Somebody nominated Kendrick Lamar for Coon of the Year. Wheezy. Well, somebody already said Lil Wayne. Marvin Fudge says any black person white people allow in front of a camera that influence masses. I see. I don't know if these coons. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I don't know if these coons, some of these coons, a lot of these coons, I don't think they have the power to influence masses. I think they have the power to tap into their similar spirit in somebody else. For example, if I'm sitting on here, you know, and I'm getting it in, I feel like-minded people, you know, they'll find me, they'll watch my stuff. And there'll be people that will say, fuck me, or, you know, whatever. Like-minded people are going to watch my stuff. People that don't share like mine or think I'm, you know, whatever, they're not going to watch my stuff. Anybody that's going to watch a video or watch somebody's channels where they're degrading black men, degrading black women, those people already had those thoughts. Those people already, it was already in there. Because if you don't already have those thoughts, you cannot be influenced. You cannot be influenced to be a coon. You can't. You can't. You can't be influenced to be a coon. You can be influenced to not be a coon, but you can't be influenced verbally anyway. Like somebody, ain't nobody about to talk to you. You sitting like, yeah, fuck black women, man. Yeah, these dark skinned, yeah, bitches, yeah. That's not what's happening. That's already there. Somebody just talking for you. That's it. You know, like, man, that's all it is to it, y'all. I mean, we're going to be real about this shit. If we're going to be real about this shit. Eric B. Queasy says, are black men that's married to white women also coons? I don't consider them coons unless they're doing coon shit. I don't know, you know, I don't know whether they're coons or not. I don't know whether they're coons or not. What I will tell you is I haven't met a black man in real life that's married to a white woman that's not a coon. I haven't. I was playing the game the other day. I'll give y'all an example. I was playing the game the other day, playing that Call of Duty. I was on the game and I was in a chat party. A couple of my homeboys in there, and on there my name on the game is Nat Turner's Revenge. So most people on there just call me Nat Turner when they see my name, Nat Turner. They call me Nat Turner. I'm on there talking about, because I get on the game and sometimes we talk about pro-black shit. Pro-black shit, what's going on out here. And I'm talking to this it's a homeboy of one of my other homeboys. And this dude's talking about, you know, I start talking about the vileness and the history of white folk. He asked me something, I forget what brought it. He started talking about Donald Trump. Like, motherfuckers love using Donald Trump to represent racism. Like, no, motherfucker. He talking about, you know, this shit's new. Like, he treated it like it was some new age shit. I'm like, no. Donald Trump is not the face of racism. Racism didn't start with Donald Trump. Let's go back. You can go through their whole fucking history, and it don't matter who the president was. This is how the fuck they acted. Emmett Till, we talked about him earlier. For example, who was the president doing when white folk was acting crazy as fuck? They got him killed for whistling a white woman. It don't matter. This is what the fuck people act like. White folk have been acting racist for a long fucking time, have been doing vile and disgusting acts towards people of color for a long time. So then start there. But what he told me, he started talking about all his white friends. He said, I got some white friends that's rednecks, and they not racist. I was like, okay. You got a couple friends that you calling rednecks, and you're happy and surprised that they're not spitting on you and calling you a nigger. Okay. Yeah, I see that. But what the fuck does that have to do with racism? Have no idea what's that have to do with racism. That's almost like somebody having a conversation like, well, yeah, man, these motherfuckers out here, these sick bastard, piece of shit motherfucking rapists running around out here raping these kids. That's like somebody saying like, well, shit, I ain't no rapist. I know some people that ain't no rapist. What the fuck? What are you talking about? How is that relevant to the conversation? But then he told me, he said, man, I got 5 kids. He said, I want to say, he said 3 of them black and 2 of them mixed, or 3 of them mixed and 2 of them black. He said one or the other. And once he told me he had mixed children, he said, so I'm all about love. Once he told me that, and this is why he can't take a strong stance against racism, white supremacy, and talk about the atrocious ways of the white man, in the history of America. 3Ks don't get this shit fucked up. You can't even talk about that because you have to always be on some kumbaya shit because you fucked a white bitch and then pull out and had some half-white children. Most black men that are with or have children with white women, they are on some coon shit. And they do it because they are laying up with a woman, getting that pussy, getting that good feeling. So they automatically believe, well, all white people ain't the same because at least she gave me some pussy. At least she's laying up with me. At least she's, you know, we in love or whatever like that. We had some kids or whatever like that, right? But these black men in these situations typically have very soft bottom lines. Very, very soft bottom lines. If you talk about white folk, they want to tell you how many white folk ain't a certain way. That's what they do. And I always ask them, do you think when white people talking about black folk, you think somebody in there vouching for you like that? You think somebody doing that for you? Not saying they're not. I don't know whether they are or not. But that's what I noticed about black men who either specifically talk to white chicks or they have kids with white chicks. Or I noticed that every time. I noticed that. Every one of them that I done met and talked to. So I won't automatically say they're a coon, but by the time they open their fucking mouths, they're gonna probably prove to you that they're a coon. And that's just, you know, that's how I look at the shit. I mean, that's just based on what I've noticed. Based on what I've noticed. They're not going to take a hard stance. Right. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the kids. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with mixed kids. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. What I am saying, when you talk to the mixed kids' dads, or even moms, even black women that laying up with white men, talk to those women. You get the same thing. You get it crosses over. They'll start telling you about how everybody ain't like that. You know, that's just how they are. You can't even have a conversation about the history. Like, motherfucker, I didn't say everybody was, but this is what the fuck they did. This is what they did. Regardless of what the fuck you talking about, regardless of whether it wasn't a whole white, you know, people as a monolith just came down, then white folk was hanging black folk. It was happening. Still happening, if you ask me. But it at least was happening. Well, all white people ain't bad. They all ain't. Like, motherfucker, I ain't say all white folk was hanging motherfuckers. I said white folk was hanging motherfuckers. I ain't say all of them was, but they was. White folk was hanging motherfuckers. Hanging black people for no fucking reason. Killing black people. No, oh, no, they all wasn't. Motherfucker, I didn't say that. So anytime you're going to have that defense, that's what it is. That's what it is, man. You can't talk about anything. But that's what this brother online, you know, that's what he was talking about. He was talking like that. That was just this week. That was just this week. You can't even say anything, man. That's just me, though. But y'all know I don't get on here and, you know, talk shit about people in interracial relationships. And that's not my shit. I don't really. That's not a focus point of mine. If they come out cooning, then we'll deal with them cooning. You know, that's how I roll. What up, Price Neil? What is going on, man? What is up? Yeah, a lot of them will deny that history, man. They'll do that. But I just don't let it happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't let the shit happen in front of my face. Like, what are you saying? Like, what are you saying right now? I'm saying this. You're saying that. What are you saying? Why did you have to interrupt what I'm saying for you to say this? I don't understand. Los Gray, shit. Los Grafog, I think. I could be fucking that up. Says, so nobody gonna talk about coons that's married to black women? Of course. There are coons married to motherfuckers all over the fucking place. There are coons married to motherfuckers all over the place. Most definitely. But that wasn't the conversation. That's why you don't bring those in. Like, the conversation was about interracial relationships and whether or not they're coons just based on them being an interracial relationship. You jumping out there saying, well, we're not going to talk about coons married to black women. Well, we know they exist. You know what I'm saying? We know that we done said that 98% of black folks is coons already. You know what I'm saying? We are. I throw that out there all the time, and it's nothing to me. Nothing to me. It's nothing to me. Coding Phase says, what's your point on self-hate and people hating on each other who are lighter or darker? I mean, that's one of the biggest crutches. Colorism is one of the, I don't even call it a crutch. I don't know why I call it a crutch, but colorism is one of the biggest handicaps in the black community because we kind of ostracize each other, even though our struggle is similar a lot of times. You know, we look at the petty part of the struggle sometime, and to us, that's everything, right? We'll look at the fact that, you know, some light-skinned kid may get called light bright. Some dark-skinned kid may get called, you know, midnight or all black or, you know, midnight, you know, this crispy, these types of talks with, and that's the petty. Now, it's fucked up, but that's a petty level. When you look at the grand scheme of everything that's going on out here, light bright and midnight will be treated the same by white supremacy, which means that light bright don't have time to really be hating their own people. We need to be unifying. Midnight don't really have time to be hating his own people. We need to be unifying. But these personal gripes that they've had with the black community causes strife. Causes strife. And I've talked about, to me, really, it starts with our kids. I don't know how we allow our children to make fun of other black people. I don't know why we allow that still to this day. New year, same bullshit. Because the parents ain't changing their goddamn mind. That's why I tell motherfuckers, this world ain't, this shit ain't about to change like that, because people aren't even looking at what they're doing. People aren't even paying attention to what they're doing and actually trying to change anything. It's the kids. Why would a light-skinned person or dark-skinned person even be going through that? Why is that even a thing? Why we allow that to happen in our community at all? But these things are fucking happening, and people will start to hate them fucking selves, and particularly darker skinned people. They'll start hating their fucking skin. That's why skin bleaching is such a phenom, world phenom over in the motherland. People will hate their dark skin for being laughed at, not only from the white society, but from your own people. You know what I'm saying? That shit got to be painful. Like, where's your haven? If you don't have a haven, white supremacy damn sure ain't your haven. They may make you act, or they may make it seem like they're a haven for you. So you'll take your little coon ass. They called you some names. Black people called you some names. So you'll run your little coon ass over there, do their bidding for them, because you don't fuck with your own people anyway. But when they done with your motherfucking ass, Omarosa. You see? That's what happens. So it's not even the game ain't even fully, you know what I'm saying? Like, there is no benefit to them going over there doing the bidding of white folk, but they still do it over what they've been through. But then again, I don't think that they should get put through that type of shit in the black community anyway. They shouldn't get put through that anyway, man. We ain't got no goddamn codes. We don't have any fucking I said trolls. We don't have any codes amongst each other. Those things shouldn't be happening. We have a lot of this self-hate issues that we could handle on our own. We could handle amongst each other by empowering each other, loving one another, and worshiping each other. But we just haven't gotten to that point yet. We just hadn't gotten to that point yet. and we turn a lot of our own against us young, early in life. But that's the type of shit that they'll say. They'll use those, that fuel, that pain from when they was younger, that pain from being laughed at, and they'll use that to go do the bidding of white-owned anything, a white person, white company, or racist company. They'll do the bidding for them. Come spy on their own people. They'll do anything. They'll do anything. Wait a minute. What is this shit? Let me see. Sauce Natural saying most black men dislike natural hair. Okay. Where did that, I mean, I guess is that, I don't know. I guess that wasn't maybe for me. Maybe that wasn't for me. And I can say that there are an excessive amount of black men who don't care for natural hair. But I can also say there's also a lot of black men that do fuck with natural hair, and it doesn't matter to women regardless. They don't have the confidence to take the fucking weave out anyway. So it doesn't matter whether black men support it or not, really. It's going to come down to the fact that a lot of women wear this weave and stuff for other women. Don't really have much to do. That's why they always telling us to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell a black man who does support natural hair, they get attacked. I know this because I'm one of them. I'll be attacked, but the thing is that there shouldn't be anybody attacking a man for preferring natural hair or whatever his preference may be in that arena. But one thing I do know is that the men who do support natural hair don't get any, you know, they motherfuckers ain't get no limelight, they ain't get no shine like that. It's just not happening like that. And I think women will say men like weave because a man may see this, you know, some type of ass like this, right? This is how they'll judge and say that men like weave. I'll show you what they do. They'll say that somebody come out here with an ass, one of these type of asses right here, right? Maybe in the same fucking bathing suit, right? The woman could have weave in her hair or some bullshit going on in her hair, right? Because the men, black men in particular, will still say that damn she bad, or damn I will fuck with her, or damn, you know, they'll say, oh, well, look at that. Clearly they like weave and makeup. No. Because that chick could have this part of her face cut completely out of that picture, right? A lot of women do that. You've seen them. They'll just have the back of them. You know, you can have just neck down. And it's still thirsty ass dudes that will come gas that picture. It doesn't matter about her hair. Understand? That don't even matter. But we'll be held accountable and responsible. And women will say, well, dudes love weave. Look at the attention that bitches with weave get. What the statement should become is dudes love ass. That's what it should be. That's what it should be. Like, realistically speaking. But we'll have to get the flack for, you know, we'll have to be the ones that I have to carry it on my back. Black men love weave. Like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, though, man. That's just the, you know, that's the campaign that's used against black men. If women had confidence in themselves, and I'm going to put that I'm going to give that confidence. We put this confidence in our daughters, but if women had confidence in themselves, it wouldn't even fucking matter. Women would just take the shit out and be who they are. But they're not doing that for men. They're doing it to keep up with other women a lot of times. So. And that's real, Troy. Hopefully I'll see more women going natural here in 2018. More women shedding that lack of confidence, that insecurity that they have inside of them. Latigra Blue says, Rob, I'm telling you from the experiences of many black women, like confident and put on the weave, and they tell me that the man start beating down at their door. I don't know. I can't make out the middle part. The experience of many Black women like confident and put on the weave, and they'll tell me that men start beating down the door. Men start beating down the door because their confidence changes. I don't know whether you've paid attention or not. Men like women who have confidence and know that they're sexy. Now, here's what can happen. Let's take a woman like Sanaa Lathan, for example. Let's use Sanaa Lathan, for example, right? Sanaa Lathan recently cut her hair off to, I mean, I think it was gone, like almost damn near bald, right? Sanaa Lathan didn't lose the amount of men that want to fuck Sanaa Lathan based on the fact that she cut her fucking hair off. She did not lose anything with that. She's confident either way. She's shown that she's confident either way. What I notice with women that wear a weave is that they are at their most confident and feeling the most sexy. They're going to put on a better outfit to go with this weave than they have, or the confidence that they have when their hair is just natural. The pictures look completely different. The attitudes are completely different. Now, many women won't admit to this, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fine. I'm just telling y'all what I noticed. When they got that fresh weave in, they're going to put on something to go with that because they feeling confident. So you wear nicer stuff. You feeling good. No different than a man getting a fresh goddamn shape up, coming out the barbershop with a fresh haircut. He putting on a nice outfit. He feeling good that day. His confidence going to be higher because he fresh out the barbershop. That's how women feel with that weave on. They deny it. Don't want to deal with it. They'll say some shit like, I just like switching it up or whatever. But then they'll get mad like you're bashing them or shaming them by noticing that. Now, I'm not saying that every single person that wears weave feels less confident without the weave, but I'd be damned if you're going to tell me I'm lying. I'll be damned. I couldn't even hear it. I couldn't even hear it. Somebody says they disagree, and I understand that. That's fine. That's perfectly fine with me that you disagree. I just don't see how. I'm not insulting anyone by telling this truth. It just is what it is. Like, and that's, I think, another big problem that we have. Like, you can't even tell a truth because somehow somebody will take that as a shot. Like, it's no shot to Black women. Y'all know I love Black women. I'm out here. I'm out here for the team. But I know this is still real shit. You can just look at the confidence change. Just look at the confidence change, man. That's all. What's going on, brother? Dylan said he got in here late. I didn't announce I was doing this show. I just came in here to fuck with the people real quick. We're gonna be right back in here on Wednesday too. On Wednesday, we're gonna focus in on some serious topics. Really, I'm just basically just reading some of the comments, which I'm having fun with y'all, talking about some stuff, having some fun. Brittany Marie says, I was less confident with weave exclamation mark. You didn't have to add the exclamation mark. We just talking, right? Just a conversation. It's all good. Well, you're one of the few, if that's what you're saying. I don't know that to be true, but if you're saying that, then okay. But this is almost like, you like the example of the dude earlier I was talking about when I talk about people or white folk being racist as fucking history, and he say, well, all white people ain't racist. That's what you interrupted me to say. Well, not me. You're one person. And I clearly said not everybody. So you're one of the ones that maybe didn't, but I don't know about that. That's just what you're saying. And I'm not saying I don't believe you, but it is what it is. Some of y'all saying y'all prefer natural. I mean, I do too. I do too. Free Spirit says, Rob, how do you celebrate holidays with your family? I don't celebrate holidays. I eat, if you're asking me that. My mom normally comes over here and cooks. Actually, I want to tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a story about something I learned about my mom yesterday. My mom was over here yesterday. This is gonna be a sidebar. My mom was over here yesterday. She normally comes over here Sunday. She'll come over and cook and stuff like that. She came over here yesterday to hang out, and she cooked. She actually made some. She made some steak and some rice. You know, made me some sweet potato pies. I love fucking sweet potato pies. But she came over here and she was cooking, and I learned yesterday. And I'm 34 years old. I'm gonna tell y'all this story. My mom has been telling me that her birthday is on January the 2nd since I was a child. Since I was a child. And my family will always say, you know, I heard from my family, they say, no, your mom was born on January the 1st, New Year's Day. And my mom always denounced that. Always, always, always denounced that. She said, no, I'm born on the 2nd. So her being my mom, I'm like, well, shit. My mama says she's born on the 2nd. Then we just gonna rock with the 2nd. Never had any big explanation as to why. Mama said it was the 2nd. Everybody else saying it's not. You're like, well, you know, whatever. Listen to mama, whatever mama say, right? So yesterday, or actually, it was spilled over today. It was actually about 12. Mama was over at 12:15, 12:30. She was still here, you know. And she got a call from my aunt. And my aunt called her, and her and my aunt silly as hell. She's called and say, happy birthday to you. Start singing this real loud. I can hear it. She's on phone, regular phone. It sounds like she's on speakerphone. That's how loud my aunt's singing this shit. They just, you know, my mama singing, start singing it with her, and they got their own little energy or whatever together. And I'm like, Mom, like you've been on me for years. So you telling me that Aunt Diane can call you and sing happy birthday. You told me not to do it, but you let her do it. So what's going on here? My mom finally tells me the story as to why she celebrates her birthday on January the 2nd, right? She tells me that when she was born, in the county she was born in, it was tradition of that county that the first baby born on the new year would get a newspaper article and also get, you know, gifts from the hospital and stuff like that. It was some type of tradition in the county. I don't know if that's everywhere. I don't know if y'all have heard of that, but this is what my mom told me. She tells me this. She said, this is a tradition. It's something that they do. She said, at the time that she was being born, there was a white child being born in the same hospital as well. And what happened was my mom was born on January 1st, right up on, not January 1st, but December. It wouldn't be necessarily December 1st. It was at 12, you know, right after the cusp on that line. She was the first child born. It was like at 11:50 or some shit like that. There was a white child born at a little after 12, right? What happened, what this hospital did was they switched, they put the white child, said the white child was born here so that white child could get the newspaper article and the gifts from the hospital. They didn't want a black child receiving that. And they said my mom was born on January the 2nd. They said that she crossed over January the 2nd. This is what she told me. She tells me the story. It's the first time I've ever heard. I'm 34 years old. I never knew why she told me to celebrate her birthday on the 2nd. She said they made my grandma leave with her, made her leave out the back in the hospital. My mom tells me this fucking story, and I get hot. And I'm hot for two reasons. I'm hot for two reasons. One, that they would even fucking treat my mom like that, treat my grandma like that, treat my great grandma like that at this hospital. And two, the fact that my mom gonna sit here and tell me that, you know, the reason she celebrates her birthday on the 2nd is because that's what's on her birth certificate, even though she knows the story of what happened. I was furious with her. And I said, Mom, you should have never told me that fucking story. I didn't say fucking, of course. I wasn't cussing with my mama now. But I said, Mom, you should have never told me that story. You know how I am. My mom is always worried about me, always scared that me being this pro-black. She's scared that something gonna happen to me. She's always fucking scared, right? I said, Mom, why you tell me that? Because now I don't care what you say. I'm celebrating your birthday on the 1st. I don't care what you say now, because you should have told me that. And how you let white folk, what they wrote on a piece of paper don't mean shit if you know the story of how you came into this world. Fuck these white people. I didn't say fuck. I didn't say fuck. But I said fuck. I mean, I didn't say fuck, but I said, well, forget that. I'm not doing it no more. We're not celebrating your birthday on the 2nd. I'm not going to do it. As your son, you should have never told me that, because you know how I feel about what goes on in the world. For you to tell me a story like that and they kicked my grandma out the hospital, gonna put you down like that? Let a white person come in here and get the fucking newspaper article, white baby? Nothing against the baby. I'm not holding the baby, but I'm not, hell nah. I just learned that, yes, my mama ain't never told me that. Never. I told you shouldn't have, because now she's like, don't do it, don't do it. I was like, nah, I am. I don't care. Happy birthday. That's how I told her I'm gonna do it every year for the rest of her life. Long as I'm here, the rest of her and my life, goddammit. Long as I'm here, I don't care what she say. No, she should have never told me that story. I ain't the one. I was not the one to handle that story, and her still say, well, I'm just gonna celebrate it on the 2nd because that's what my birth certificate says. Fuck that. Fuck that. That shit had me furious. And then what make it so bad, I'm like, my mama knows this story. Her life started off like this, and she does not have a strong pro-black conscience. She does not have a strong stance. She's scared for me all the time. She's scared for me all the time. Always telling me to chill. She'll call me racist sometime, call me a fucking Muslim sometime. My mama is really not about this life that I'm about. She's not. She's not about that life at all. But I learned something new, and something that, a story like that, it just pissed me off. It pissed me off. And then my dad gets on my Facebook page. This dude. Let me tell y'all about my dad real quick. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm just trying to explain to you the stock I came from. This is why I have hope that people will rise above. So I leave a status on Facebook. And some of you that follow me on Facebook, you may have read it. And I put it on Instagram too. You may have read it. It basically just me. I typed out something about the new year and how people should control who and what they have coming in their lives, and people should better themselves, not based on it being a resolution and anything like that. You know, I basically did a long rant about that and how we should be our own leaders. We need to stop looking for leaders. We need to be our own leaders and embody just greatness. That's what we need to do, and embody being better, embody chasing down that greatness. I wrote a status about this, being our own leader. My dad says, Robert, Jesus is your leader. He will show you your path. No one can help you but Jesus. Give him your world. This is my dad. It's my dad. My mom is terrified of the type of speaking points I have. She was livid when I got that KKK dude hanging on my back. She was too scared, livid, scared that somebody gonna see it, right? So I have, my mom is this, and my dad is that. Now, when I saw this, and this is how I started out my 2018, you know, mama give me a story about these white, racist white motherfuckers, and my dad talking about Jesus. Of course, I just give him my world. Like, what? And, you know, and it burns me up that this is the mentality. This is the mentality. I'm telling people to be their own leaders, and my dad says, well, no, Jesus, you need to be seeking out Jesus. Dude's killing me at this point. And I tell my dad, I respond to his comment because I didn't know what to do. I said, that's not true. Jesus doesn't exist. And if you need an invisible man to guide you through this life, then something is wrong. I say this to my own dad. So I don't want y'all, some of these Christian folk, they'll act like I'm coming at them or some shit like that. Like some stuff I see, I can't do anything I can't do anything about somebody like that. To me, it sounds like a servant. Like it sounds slavish. Like Jesus is your leader. He'll show you your path. No one can help you but Jesus. Give him your world. That sounds like some slave shit. No, no. That's my own dad. My own dad. That's what's going on out here, man. If you listen to that, if you say that to yourself, it sounds real slavish. And I don't know how we say stuff like this. And we'll actually use phrases like that to give people power. Like that was supposed to give me power. That was supposed to help me find my way. This slave, these couple of slave sentences was supposed to help me, seek out this leader that I'm telling people that's inside of you. Seek out this leader. This is the type of shit that Christian folk will tell you. They'll give you advice on some slave shit. And it's just like, what the fuck? What in the fuck? Some of y'all saying y'all feel my pain. Like, it's tough, man. It's tough. It is tough. Like, how you gonna give me advice? You supposed to, even if you're gonna give somebody help, how do you give them a slave narrative to guide them? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. Ashley Crystal says your dad is correct. But the thing about Christians too, if you read what I said here, that was not even necessary. I said to people, we don't need to hunt for leaders. We don't know our true powers within ourselves. So what Christians do sometimes, and it's out of line here. Why are you telling me, Jesus can show me my path when I done said already, I'm my own leader. I got the power within me. I done said it already. That's a declaration that I made. And I've been making a declaration if you follow me on here. Why are you telling me I'm not confused? I don't sound confused in this. I don't sound lost. I don't sound like I'm searching. I don't sound anything. But a Christian will come in and give you some bullshit. I don't even know if they comprehend. I don't even know if he comprehended what was being said to tell me something like this. Maybe he saw the word leader, or we hunt for leaders. Maybe he just saw that part and decided but his comment don't even match what my shit said. My shit was power. That's some slave shit. That's some shit that somebody says to somebody when they acting lost. I'm not lost. I don't feel lost. Power. Slave narrative at the bottom. Like, come on. Come on. I'm not faulting my dad. I'm just showing y'all what I'm dealing with. This is where I came from. This is the stock I came from. This is the stock I came from. I'm just showing y'all. Whoa, whoa, damn, y'all typing so fast. Okay, brother Dylan, hey, do it up. Do what you gotta do. That's my man. Shout out, brother Dylan. Do what you gotta do. It is hard. Bobby Bleak feel my pain. It's hard to be and woke in a family full of sleepers. It's difficult, but it can be done. That's why I'm showing people. I don't want people to feel lost. I don't want people to feel out of place. Like, if you on this path, you gonna go through some shit. Your mom and dad may not be down with you like that. My mom's terrified. My dad knows I don't really fuck with this shit, but he's still gonna say whatever he gotta say. Your parents and stuff, they're not gonna stop trying to push their ideas on you, but they love you still. They still love you. They feel it's their duty to save you. That's what a parent's gonna do. I don't think my dad don't love me because he's a mental slave. Because he's trying to draft me into, I guess Jesus's goddamn starting five or some shit. I don't know. He's trying to draft me into his league. I don't think he don't love me, but I can't listen to that bullshit. I want y'all to know I came from that. So there is hope. And if anybody wants to, you know, people get discouraged about, they look around at their family and they get discouraged a lot. That'll make them want to give up. But nah, I'm not giving up. And I'm showing y'all I ain't had no, you know, this is stock of people I came from. And I still ride. I still ride. Still ride for the team, and I ain't scared of nothing. I ain't scared of nothing. Yeah, my mom is a really, really devout Christian as well. Really, really devout Christian as well. Really, really devout. And I love them both. You know, I love my parents, but, you know, it is what it is. There comes a time when you have to block out the mentality that is not, it ain't right. So you got to block it out. No matter whether you love the person that's feeding it to you or not. You got to block it out. You got to block it out. You wouldn't have been screwed. Elaine said I would have been screwed with parents like that. You got to break free. That's all it is. It's a matter of breaking free. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. You can do it. I'm just giving hope. I want y'all to see where I'm coming from. And I'm really surprised that my mom, I'm telling you, the fact that her life started off like that is just like, to me, she was supposed to be a Black Panther. At that point, you're supposed to grow up and be a Black Panther. That's what you're supposed to do. You ask me. But that ain't what happened. My grandma puts that Jesus life on her. And it was what it was. It was what it was from that point. I don't understand. Mad love to Robin Lofton. Mad love to you. But I mean, I'm just giving y'all, I want y'all to have some hope. Have a little hope. Let me hit my vape real quick while I read y'all's comments. Brask E says, let's address solutions and community building. Go ahead. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. You make the comments. I'll comment on your comments. I mean, you can't be saying, let's just address it like it's a new thing. I've been addressing, you know, all year, but whatever, you just put it out here. I'm letting y'all control the chat. I'm letting y'all control the conversation, really. Letting y'all control the conversation on. Buffy Combs says, what are your views on marriage? It ain't for everybody. That's my only view. It ain't for everybody. Man, some of y'all want to know when I started vaping? I started vaping like maybe about 5 months ago. About 5 months ago. Robin Lofton, I'm from North Carolina. Born and raised North Carolina. Born in Shelby, North Carolina. But born and raised right here in North Carolina. A lot of people don't believe me, but I'm from North Carolina. What's up, Sharonda? You say I'm super chill? Man, I'm always chilling. I am not aware that today is the birthday of Dr. John H. Clarke. I did not know that. I did know that today was the Haitian the Haitian Independence Day. Really, they got their independence today. So I did post about that on Instagram. I didn't know anything about it being Brother Clark's birthday. Dylan says, would you talk to Jesse Lee Peterson crazy ass again? Yeah, why not? Mad love the Candy Girl. I'm getting a lot of love in here. Let me find out 2018. I'm about to be getting love from the ladies on this motherfucker. Let me find out. I'm seeing hearts and smiley faces and shit. Mad love Candy Girl. Yay, boy, yay. Might be my year. I don't know. Might be my motherfucking year. Let me find the fuck out now. Miss Bremer says, is there a lot of racism in North Carolina? What is the racial climate there? I mean, you're gonna be dealing with these, you know, on the low races that you're dealing with everywhere else, really. Unless I say when you're out in the city, now you can go to some, you know, backwood areas. You'll have white folk that got Confederate flags on their fucking houses, Confederate flags flying in their yard. You got motherfuckers got Confederate flags on their bumper stickers and you know, and the license plates and all this shit. You'll see that type of bullshit. But I've not had an experience where these motherfuckers just run up on me, calling me no nigger, or even disrespecting me to my goddamn face like that. That doesn't happen. Now, what they doing behind my back, I don't know. I don't know. But as far as just you existing out here, you no, it's not like people make it seem like it's a lot more heavy than it is. But if they know who the fuck you are, when they can see that shit in your motherfucking eyes, no. They'll be on the low, especially if you can speak, you know, well, like you, if you got some good mind about you, you speak well, you know, you handle your motherfucking business. You ain't out here on no bullshit. And them motherfuckers can see that you proud, especially most time when they see me, they can see in some type of way that I'm about that life. And they can't try to outsmart me or try to overtalk me like they smarter than me or no shit like that. They ain't got nowhere to go. So when they do that racist shit, they have to do it behind my back. I don't know nothing about it. Don't know nothing about it. A lot of gentrification around here, though. A lot of gentrification around here. But, you know. Yo, wow. Y'all is wow. Bobby Brown G, I do still do Just Ask Rob. Now, I don't do Ask Rob. It's called Just Ask Rob. I got a channel for it. I actually haven't did some videos on it in a while. I need to get, actually, I need to do some videos on that channel, actually. I need to do some videos on that channel. But y'all, wow, mad love. Ladies showing me some love in here, talking about I'm sexy and shit. Y'all gonna start my 2000 off. Y'all not gonna start my 2018 off with y'all gassing my head up. I ain't gonna let it happen. I ain't gonna let it happen. I refuse to let that happen. But, you know, I be on here chilling. Y'all know I ain't trying to be no goddamn, you know, I don't be on here no sex symbol shit. I just be chilling. We talk our shit and we get it in. Mad love. I want to say Meek Monroe. Meek Monroe, mad love for giving my mindset some play. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. Yo, wow. Tarita, look. Tarita talking about don't start doing videos of my shirt off. My little skin bone ass is not about to be doing no videos of my shirt off like I'm big. I'm not about to do it. You don't worry about that. Don't worry about that at all. My little ass not about to pull the bird out and sit on here and make no damn videos. I'm not gonna do it. It's all right. It's okay. Y'all catch me in the summertime in Charlotte with a shirt, my shirt off or something, but you ain't about to, I'm not about to sit on here and do no videos with my shirt off. Like, hell no. That's another lane that I don't do it. Somebody, yeah, I'm not taking my, y'all just, no. It's not. Y'all, wow. But no, it's not that. I haven't did any more Call of Duty live videos. I should. I still be on that plan to do. That's why I be hearing, racist white folk be calling me goddamn, calling all types of names, saying all types of wild shit all the time on there. Saying all types of wild shit. I'm on some the juice that I'm using, because Robin asked me what juice I'm using in my vape. It's a God damn, what's the name of it? It's actually called Mystery Flavor, made by the Air Factory. Air Factory makes some pretty good flavors. It's called Mystery. It's been my favorite one so far. It's been my favorite one that I've tasted so far. Air Factory got some pretty good ones. They got one I saw that I didn't have the bread to get. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, because this shit ain't that cheap. I didn't have the money to get it. It was a watermelon jawbreaker one. I want to try that motherfucker out. I want to try that. Oh, hell yeah. Miss Yum Yum says, would you ever get into the weed business since it's legal in many states? Hell yeah. If that shit comes to my state or even get close to my state, hell yeah. Because I feel like I could do a good job. I know, I guess it wouldn't be anything like, I guess weed kind of sells itself, but hell yeah, man. Most definitely. Marcus, you wow. Marcus, about ladies in the chat looking at Rob like a snack after last week's show about porn. Man, I don't know about that, but y'all, wow. I'm not no damn snack. I am not no damn snack. At all. I'm chilling. I be chilling, man. Russell Westbrook, you said weed is legal in Virginia. No, it's not. Not recreationally. Not recreational weed. It can't be. Can't be. Everybody around Virginia would have moved to Virginia if that was the case. Virginia's population would have exploded overnight. It would have exploded overnight. Y'all, well, I'm a dessert. I'm not no food, no type of food. Full meals. Like, I'm not, yeah. Yo, listen. Got a nigga blushing and shit. I am not no nothing. Nothing regular, If anything, I'm a cool drink. Let me be something. I can be a cool drink. A cool drink real quick. But meals, snacks, appetizers, a cool drink. Man, I could be a cool motherfucking drink. Nicole Davis says, how do you deal with fake friends? You don't have them. Y'all better listen. Let me say this real quick. A lot of people be dealing with a lot of fake shit going on out here. You don't have them. You remove yourself from fake people who have fake energy. That's what you do. You do not deal with them at all. You don't try to manage them. You don't try to co-op with them, especially if you're using the word friends after fake. How? You just negated the word friends with the word fake. That means you got motherfuckers smiling in your face. Now, what you could do is, if they're going to be smiling in your face like that, right? If they're going to be in your face like that, and that's the relationship y'all got, well, you can smile back. You can do that. You can most definitely do that. I ain't saying you got to be vile to people, but you better keep them motherfuckers right there. Keep them over there and smile distance. Don't let them get all close to you and all that shit. Don't start trusting them. They don't have your fucking back. You know what you're dealing with. And if you're in a situation where you thought they was your friends and y'all like this, but you seeing they fake, cut their motherfucking ass off. There is no dealing. There is no dealing at all. You don't deal with fake people. I don't give a damn who it is. Now you may have to deal with fake people when you go to certain events. Some of y'all know you go to your homegirl house or your homeboy house, and it might be some motherfuckers over there. You really don't fully rock with them, but they there. Ain't no beef fully. You ain't about to fight or nothing on site, but you know, you don't fuck with them like that. You're not gonna tell them no deep dark secrets that you have. You're not gonna tell them about your insecurities and no shit like that. You're not gonna be flashing back in your childhood with these motherfuckers. You keep them at a distance. Y'all wow. I swear, y'all is wow. Y'all ladies is wow in here. But I appreciate the flattery. I don't believe y'all. I don't believe y'all, but I do appreciate the flattery. I really do. I do not have my own t-shirt company. I do not. Reggie wants to know, do I smoke high grade or mid grade weed? I smoke what I perceive to be high grade weed. And it's the thing. Here's the thing. I smoke what people call loud, right? But here's the thing about getting loud in North Carolina. There's a good chance that where it's really the shit at, by the time it gets to North Carolina, it's been stepped on. If some of y'all know this drug terminology, you should know what stepped on means, right? I use it for varying things, but in this case, I'm actually using it the way it's supposed to be used. By the time it gets to North Carolina, a lot of times this shit be stepped on. So I mean, I'm still smoking loud, I still smoke some loud. I don't most definitely ain't smoking no Reggie, no knock to your name, Reggie. But I ain't smoking no Reggie and no mid. Like, nah, I don't want no shit like that. It's gonna be some type of loud, but I know if I can get closer to where the goddamn dispensaries are, where these motherfuckers growing it, and it's cool. I know that weed will probably be a lot stronger, possibly, and a lot more flavorful as well, like pure, just pure. Just pure. What the fuck? Somebody said they get their weed in an online dispensary. You got what the fuck? You get this shit delivered, like you get it delivered to your crib, but you don't get. I mean, where the fuck you live? I can't say your name. It's your first name start with an M, your last name start with an N. But you saying you get your weed on an online dispensary? How? And you smoke weed juice from an e-cig. I have heard of cannabis oil. That shit high as fuck. If you live in North Carolina anyway, some motherfuckers try to beat you in the head. They got some shit like that. I want to know how the fuck. On Time Peace says be more strain specific. Let me tell you something about these strains. Let me put y'all up on some game real quick. Let me tell you something about these strains. There are two different strains. You got your sativas and you got your indicas. Right? We know that that's just basic level shit. What you're doing 9 times out of 10, especially if you buy in from somewhere where weed is not in abundance and everybody cool with it. If you're in somewhere like North Carolina, when somebody's giving you a product, they done gave it whatever name they want to give it. They can call it OG. They can call it Kush. They can call it gas. They can call it sour diesel. They can call it any type of thing they want. I remember Cat Williams had some shit where one time he was making a joke with Cryptochronic Cutter Light or whatever. Y'all remember that Cat Williams shit. Shit was funny as shit. By the time you get it from dealer to other dealer to other dealer to person you get it from, there ain't no telling. It's been stepped on too many times. That's what I'm saying. It's been stepped on too many times. I'm not gonna come out here and claim a strain. And you can look at the quality of weed. Now, what you can do, if you smoke weed, you can see quality of weed. You touch it with your fingers. And when you smoke it, you can taste what it is. You can tell whether you're dealing with some loud or you're dealing with some bullshit. But as far as specific strands, it's harder to tell because it's been stepped on so many times. Because you're so far detached from who the motherfucker that's growing this shit. That's just, I mean, that's all there is to it. I'm in North Carolina. Like, what the fuck? By the time that shit get over here, that's real shit. That's just real. Motherfuckers will tell you they got the weed straight from goddamn, they'll tell you they went to goddamn Afghanistan and got the weed. You don't know. I went straight to Afghanistan, nigga. I had the shit flown over overnight. Some motherfuckers gas that shit like, nigga, I got some orange, blueberry, raspberry, peach, OG Kush, nigga. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. It's not that. It's some decent weed. It looks loud. It tastes loud. I can tell them to get high off of, but stop with you ain't. It is not that. Okay, it's not that. But you know that's how motherfuckers sell. They probably these are salesmen at the end of the day. You gotta look at these motherfuckers as salesmen. That's what it are. That's how they are. Right. Duma S know what's up. Says buy your weed based on the quality, fuck the strain or name. That's what I do. You can tell, man. You can tell. Yeah, if you get a bad batch of weed and you pay good money for it, somebody beats you. Somebody beats you over the head. Don't buy shake from nobody either. You don't buy that bottom of the bag bullshit. You don't buy that from nobody. Especially if they talking about the shit cost now they charging over here anyway for loud price. You paying $20 a gram. Motherfucker, you're not giving me no shake, nigga. You're not selling me no shake. Had a motherfucker try to sell me some shake one time. This one thing too, to establish who you are to your weed man. A lot of people don't do this. A lot of people don't even establish who you are to them. Like, no. Here, you have this back. I'm not gonna put no money in your hand until I see what the fuck's going on here. And it's some real shit. You're not gonna give me no shake. No bottom of the bag shake. Motherfucker, you smoke that shake. That's for you to smoke. But a lot of these weed men out here, they'll sell the shake and all. Man, that's what you supposed to smoke out of your bag. You done smoked all the buzz and you want to give me the shake. Hell no. Hell no, man. Hey, Duma, let me tell you something about yourself right now. I'm going to tell you something about your fucking self right now. I didn't ask you for that fucking comment. That is bullshit. I tell you I'm paying $20 a gram here in North Carolina. And your motherfucking ass. Gonna get on here and leave a comment talking about you get it for 10 a gram. Do you think I needed that in my life? Do you believe? No. Do you believe you just did something positive for me? Because that is bullshit. You telling me you get it for the LO over there where you at. That's some bullshit, Duma. I thought we was better than that, man. You didn't have to tell me that. You did not have to fucking tell me that. This is bullshit. I don't appreciate it at all. I thought we had developed a rapport. Talking about I get it for 10 up here in Toronto, cuz, and I can kind of see him looking at me like, shit, nigga, your life fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can see this nigga like, shit, nigga, what the fuck type shit you doing over there? You know what I mean? I don't need any look. Y'all don't tell me y'all's prices. I don't need them. If it's anything less than what I'm paying, I don't need it. Okay? Do not discourage me on the first day of 2018. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's be better than that in this chat. Don't rub it in my face. Duma, you should be ashamed of your damn self. Talking about John Ivy, really? You get 2 grams for 15? How? How? Like, I can see how you get it for. So Reggie said he get it for the LO down there in Texas. I can see that. You getting the shit straight from Mexico. I get that. Texas, I get. I get it in Texas. You can get it for the LO. That makes sense. In Denver, I get that. Denver, it's in Colorado. I get that. North Carolina, though, I want to know somebody that's getting in North Carolina for something less than 20 a gram. Man. 2 grams for $15. You either one of a couple things happen. Either you Debo, right? Your real identity is Debo. Either that, or you got some type of sexual relationship with the weed man or woman. One of the two. Or they're your family. Maybe it's your brother. I don't know. But 15 a gram for some loud, like for some high grade weed on a Reggie shit, I ain't know nothing about it. I ain't never heard of that. Never heard of it. Y'all gonna keep this shit up, huh? Okay. 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 Y'all gonna keep this. Okay. Now y'all want to talk about me blocking motherfuckers? Earlier motherfuckers want me to block trolls. This is what y'all wanted from me. I'm trying to say it with a straight face. Y'all keep this shit up. Talking about how low the loud is where you from. And see what I'll block all you motherfuckers. I will block all of you right now. I'll keep the goddamn trolls. But this rubbing this shit in my face is gonna stop right goddamn it now. It's gonna stop. It's going to stop. Yeah, it was crazy. I know, right, Dylan? This is some bullshit. I'm being harassed. I'm being harassed. Tierra Smith says, when is my birthday is April the 18th, 1983. April 18th, 1983. That's when I came out in these streets. What you talking about? Don't be like Umar. What Umar done did now? Y'all want to talk about Umar and Tariq? I know y'all want to. Man. I know y'all want to. I'll wait and see what y'all gotta say. Let me actually I need to open this. I need to open this door. It's hot. I done got hot in this bitch. Let me open this door a little bit. Y'all don't want to talk about it? No? Okay. No? Okay. Okay. We don't have to. We don't have to. We don't have to talk about it at all. I made a video about it on my channel. Some of y'all know it. We did that. We did that. Some of y'all saying no. Some people saying yeah. I mean, I'm neutral. I ain't got no dog in the fight. I'm not about to take my shirt off. Y'all wow. Y'all is wow. Y'all said Tariq buried Umar. I did make a tweet out. I tweeted earlier that I don't think Umar has the comic or comedic presence that Tariq Nasheed has. And with the form of beef that they're doing, this ain't no real street shit, y'all. I mean, it's internet beef. With the form of beef that they're doing, Umar can't keep up. He can't keep up. He can't keep up with that. Because everybody just laughing at how funny Tariq is. You can't keep up with that. Not if you're Umar. King Me, what is up? Yeah, Umar isn't. Even if you listen to Umar say his little jokes and shit, Umar don't even really sound right to me cussing. He don't even sound right using profanity. Like, he don't even sound like he's trying to call. Like, I know he's trying to call him a bitch or whatever like that, but he's like, bitch. Like the way he say it, like it just ain't, you know, it ain't really like, that's not his lane. It don't sound like that's his lane. But that's just me. I don't think he has the comedic side enough to really keep up with Tariq, man. Everybody just laughing at this point. This shit ain't, it ain't no real thug shit. Exactly. Exactly. Like you can't keep up, man. You can't keep up with with some comedy shit, and you sitting here trying to have a conversation. Like you can't really do that. Hey, everybody got their own side, the people they fuck with or whatever like that. But you know, Tariq just too funny. And particularly, he's real funny to people, so he's not gonna, you know, he's gonna beat Umar based on that alone. And see, I haven't seen anything else from Umar Johnson. I seen that Tariq had put something else up, and I tried to watch it, but I have a hard time. I can't make it through everything because, you know, all that joking and all that shit. I just can't. I just can't. Who is Tangled Web? What do you want to say to me? What is it that you want to say to me? What do you want to say to me? But I tried to watch him go do all of that, but it's just like, you know, I ain't really into all the comedy shit like that. I did laugh, but I'm just like, this type beef that they got going on. I don't know. Oh, dude, she said she has a white husband. That's what Tangled Web. She has a white husband and she wants validation from me. Thank y'all. Some of y'all saw the video I did on there and saying that, you know, I made sense. I was just keeping it real, just keeping it real. Mad love to y'all. Like, I don't, you know, I'm just keeping it all the way real. Okay, let me see. Let's see what Tangle Web is saying. Robert, your followers are attacking me for being married to a white man when you said you don't have a problem with interracial relationships. Well, oh shit. Well, I don't know. I mean, I can't. You know, what you want me to say? I didn't even know what was going on. But it's one thing if you're one, we wouldn't know if you was if you were in an interracial relationships unless you started just saying it, bragging about it, maybe or something. I don't know. How would anybody even know that you're in an interracial relationship? How would it even be a known fact? Are you on here trolling? Are you trolling your interracial relationship? Is that what you're doing? Y'all saying the women in the chat horny. It's 2018, man. Maybe it's some phase in the moon going on right now. These pussy might be wet out here today. I don't know. I don't know how. We never know. We never know. I don't know. Big Sap says, hey, Rob, do you think that Umar and Tariq are collaborating? You know, I haven't even given that any thought, but I don't think they are. I don't know. But I haven't given it any real thought as far as them just collabing on some LOL in the background shit. I don't know whether they're collabing or not. But I think that some of the stuff Tariq done said about Umar, I don't think he would. I mean, somebody calling you fat. Okay, cool. You a fat walrus. Cool. Laughing at the way he blink his eyes and just the character that that Tariq becomes when he's copying or mimicking Umar. I can see even that. But this nigga was talked about hidden colors too. Umar had like a herpes on his mouth and shit. Like I don't think you collab on and you say that type shit. I don't know. I'm not saying they ain't. I don't know what they doing. But I think that's just too. It's too far. It is too goddamn far. Right, Justin, you feel me? Like that's too. That's far. That's far. That is real far, in my opinion. If they're collaborating, there's other avenues that could have been taken it, but they could have been taken. Y'all say Tariq's sexuality is questionable. I don't know anything about that. What y'all saying? I don't know. Oh, y'all saying okay? Y'all saying Tariq Nasheed gay? I don't know. I don't know that to be true or not. Oh, y'all say he smacks his lips a lot. Y'all, wow. Happy New Year, Miss Walker. Yeah, Tariq was real upset. He was real mad in that little first video I watched of his. He was real mad. He was really upset about that. But me, I'm out here. I'm out here chilling, be free, not bother nobody. You know, just chilling. Brett said, "Let's talk about sex." I mean, what y'all want to talk? I mean, y'all say what you gotta say. I mean, whatever you know, we can do whatever. What you want to talk about as far as sex is concerned? Melra says, Rob, did you see that vid of Puffy on Nori's show? That liquor had the truth coming out. I did not see that video. I did not see a video about no damn Puffy on Nori's show. The real Queen Victoria said, please don't get these bitches started. You wow. You is wow. Yeah, Marvin, I'm still in here. I'm chilling, man. I'm about to get off here because I'm gonna go. It's 9. I'm gonna call my mom, tell her happy birthday and shit, even though she told me not to. Even though she told me not to. I'm gonna do it anyway. But y'all know I don't fuck with no goddamn Puff Daddy. Okay, Elaine. First question. Elaine says, Rob, why do guys like the lights on during sex? Because men are visual creatures. They want to see that ass bouncing. They want to see that pussy coming. Well, I can't say that's happening unanimously across the board. We had a discussion about this not too long ago. Everybody ain't coming, but men like seeing, men are visual creatures. When we looking at, women's bodies and stuff like that, men are visual creatures like that for real in that way. So once a woman's naked, a man want to see. A man want to see, and he may feel like you're trying to hide some shit if you want everything to be jet black all the goddamn time. Like, what you hiding, bitch? Fuck going on around here? What is going on around here? But that's just men being visual creatures. They just want to see, man. Dudes freaks. But some women like watching. I've had women, you know, be with, you know, involved with women or whatever. They want to watch. They'll hold their heads up and look at the dick go in and out the pussy and everything. They like watching that shit. I'm like, hey, you know. Motherfuckers be freaks sometime, man. And that turns people on. Y'all wild. Somebody crispy and walrus. Y'all wild as hell. See, I knew there's some freaks in here. Look, y'all see these comments? There's women here talking about they like to watch. They like the lights on. They want to see it. I'm not a freak. Big Monroe to my Rob a freak. Listen, I'm not a freak. I am normal, regular, no freak shit. I'm into normal shit. All right. Freaks are into abnormal shit. If that makes sense. But I'm not a freak. Y'all, wow. Y'all think I'm lying? Okay. y'all think I'm lying? I'm telling y'all, I'm not a goddamn freak. Man, I'm being honest as fuck. I'm regular, man. I'm regular. I'm a regular dude. I did not say I'm a normal freak. Did I say I was a normal freak? I didn't mean to say I was a normal freak. I'm just normal. Okay? I liked the normal stuff, I guess. I don't know. I like the normal stuff. Y'all, it don't matter what I say. Why did I even say anything? Like, what was the point of me even saying anything? Because even if I say I ain't a freak, then I'm gonna be a freak, and it's, yeah, all right, you know, all right. Nicole Davis says, "What do you think about celibacy?" I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do sometime. If you're not into having sex, if you're having sex or not having sex for, you know, a cleanse or something like that, I mean, get it in. I do think we need to be more selective about who we're having sex with. I think that leads to a lot of negative experiences, a lot of feelings getting involved a lot of times. But I mean, if you're being celibate for a cause, if you got a cause, do your thing. I'm all for that. Now, would you be a chick that I'm fucking with? If you celibate? No. No, we're not equally yoked. But I respect it, most definitely. I'm not going to disrespect it. We just not equally yoked, you know? Miss Bremen said, Rob, what is your favorite sexual position? Y'all going big. Y'all doing it big in the 2018. Fuck, now you're going to have me sitting here thinking, do I even have a favorite? I don't know, man. I don't know if I really have a favorite because I'm kind of, you know, I have fun from different places. I have fun. I like to have fun from different places, really. I don't know. I can't really say I have a full-blown favorite. It's wherever, you know, if I can be in there and that pussy just getting wet as fuck, and no matter where I go, this is what's happening, I'm good. I'm just all over. I'll be in. I can't say I really have a favorite position. I can't say I have a favorite. What's yours? Shit, you're asking me. I mean, what's yours, Miss Bremen? Do you have a favorite sexual position? Because I'm just all over. I'm just, you know, I'm doing whatever the fuck. Whatever you gotta do. Whatever needs to be done. We're gonna do that. I'm out here. Dylan said reverse cowgirl will ruin niggas' lives. You is wild. More like reverse cowgirl will goddamn begin niggas' lives. Them got them baby positions right there, nigga. Hard to pull out when you're up there like that. Hard, man. It's hard to pull out when you're up there like that, bro. Difficult. Difficult. Let me see. Let me see what you said, Brema. Y'all comment so much. Let me see what Brema said her favorite position was. What's y'all's favorite position? Let me see what's going on here. Elaine, you wild. That ain't true. Elaine talking about every man's fave when his dick in a woman. That is not true. Y'all always throwing us out there like that. Like we just cold savage. Like we just savage. And women be the biggest freaks. Women be the biggest freaks. Wait a minute. Oh, man. Oh, shit. What in the fuck, Elaine? I want to get some type of little hat with and it made like a crown. You remember the ones you used to get from like Burger King and shit? If I was handing the motherfuckers out right now, I would give you one just like that. Elaine says, I like giving oral. Let's start there with your statement. That's so huge. Do you know how hard it is for black women to say just out here like that? I like giving oral. God damn. That's big. You started 2018 off right with honesty and putting it out here. Elaine said, I like giving oral and being on top. A lot of women like riding dick too. A lot of women like riding some dick. They like that because they can control the stroke, especially when a dude's stroke game ain't right. Women like being on top a lot of times too, so they can control the stroke. You see, because he ain't, he might not be hitting on shit, but women get on top and they'll try to goddamn control that stroke because he ain't doing it right. So she'll get up there and do it. And some of these niggas try to go ham, even when they get rolled. They try to goddamn, they be just goddamn trying to flex on that pussy, like goddamn, bruh. She got up here to stop you from acting like that, and you still trying to goddamn, chill the fuck out, man. Chill the fuck out. Some of y'all dealing with schematics here. Kavita says, I don't like giving oral only, but if he's my husband. So some of y'all don't like, we'll say you don't like sucking dick or anything like that unless the man is your husband. Now, I don't know how he got to be your husband. Now, it takes a strong man. It takes a strong man to do a couple of things. It takes a strong man to marry a woman he's never had sex with before in his life. Strong man, especially if he stretches it out. They're engaged for a long time. Strong man. It takes a hell of a man to, as well, never get head until after he's married. I don't know how the nigga even proposed. But this is how I know that men out here are greater than me. I know I have, I'm not the right stock. I don't believe I'm the right material. It's dudes out here doing shit that's fucking sweet, nice. How you even get proposed to if you ain't sucking no dick? And is that wrong? I don't know. There's something wrong with me. It could be. But ain't no way. I don't get it. Oh, man. Some of y'all speaking forward. Some of y'all coming forward. Yo, wow. Vanita says oral is amazing, and to stare at him in the eyes, that's rare. You're gonna stare at him right in his eyes, huh? You're gonna break him down. Wow. Elaine says, I would do oral only, but my husband don't let me do that. Wow. Do you want to have some type of intervention? Email me if you do. We can talk on Skype. We can get to the bottom of this thing. I've heard dudes saying this though. Like, I've heard dudes saying that, they don't want their wife doing that. It's degrading to their woman. I mean, that's a man's choice, It is what it is. That's a man's choice, Again, there are some great motherfuckers out here. I'm just not, Don't know. Don't know. I have no idea what's really real out here. Oh, Lord. We got focus. Cynthia, really? That's what you're doing? That's Virgin. I won't even say nothing. We're gonna keep moving. Because who am I? Who am I? What do I know? Maybe we got some virgins in the house tonight in 2018. Maybe that's what's going on out here. I don't know. I won't doubt anybody, you know. Won't doubt anyone. But what? Whoa, Vanita, you is a hey. Vanita said, my man said it was degrading until he let me suck his soul out. Good Lord. He let you suck his soul out. I'm assuming you suck and swallow him. I guess that'll fix him. That'll fix him right there. That will fix him. That will fix him. I do not. Mega Just Me says, Rob, do you like having sex in the shower? And I actually don't. Let me tell you why. And it may sound crazy and dumb as fuck, but the shower manipulates what wet pussy's supposed to feel like. Because now you got water all in the mix. I don't need no additives. I like feeling what pussy feel like. I just like that feeling. I don't like the, I mean, I've done it before. I've done it when I was in, shit, I did that shit when I was in high school. I think I was in it was more like a shower bathtub. It ended up being a bathtub, shower bathtub scene when I was in high school. But I'm like, I'm sitting here, it feels like water, and there's nothing wrong with it feeling like water, but it's just like, this shit is set tripping. So I don't really like that. I like being out in the you know, I guess in the dry world where everything is what it seems to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that I'm making this pussy get wet as fuck. That's me. The shower, you know, kind of manipulate things. I don't really, and don't look too comfortable either. I mean, it wasn't comfortable when I did it before, and the times that I've seen it, it don't seem to be real comfortable either. I ain't really, you know, it's not my thing. I won't knock anybody that's into it though, but it's, I like being out. I don't want water all, you know, I might as well just lay down and pour a cup of water on the motherfucker. I like, you know, somebody said they love fucking in the water. Hey, I'm not knocking anybody that loves fucking in the water, but I don't personally. I used to know motherfuckers that used to have sex in pools. Like, I'm like, what the fuck are you even, what do you feel? Like, how you in a pool full of water, you in a pool with chlorine in it, and this chick, pussy gonna either be fucked up a little bit or the cleanest pussy in the world for a little while. You got chlorine just getting shoved in the pussy. Motherfuckers used to have sex in pools. I never did that. I'm like, in my mind, I'm saying, like, what can you feel? What are you even, you in water? Like, what the fuck? Chlorine water. Like, what the fuck? Motherfuckers used to do that shit, though. I'm like, hey, you know, it is what it is, though. I don't know. Don't know. Don't know. But I know motherfuckers used to do that shit. Like, get it in the pool like they living a dream. Motherfuckers that are fucking hot tubs and all this shit. I'm like, what are you even feeling? And the hot tub don't have, I don't think hot tubs have the chlorine in there, but it's just like, what do you feel when you're doing that? You know? Like, if you, I don't know. I don't know. Some of y'all might have did it in the pool. I don't know. But that is not I'm not on that level. Y'all, I'm about to get the fuck off here. We had a nice long, cool stream just to kick the new year off. I want y'all to know that I'm going to be here all year. Same Rob, trying his best to help out, help enlighten the minds of the people. Same guy, same dude here. All right, we're going to be serious sometimes. We're going to laugh sometimes. We're going to enjoy each other's company. We may even argue sometimes. We may even bang sometimes. because I may say something that people don't agree with, and people like to turn their back on me real quick when I say something they don't agree with. But I'll still be here doing this shit for the motherfucking team, taking the flack, taking the negativity that most people can't take. I'll be here doing that for the team and living by example as well. All right. Mad love. Shout out Team Rob. Everybody that supported me all of 2017. Everybody that has my fucking back. Like, not just saying, like, you know, a lot of motherfuckers that say they fuck with you, but they don't really fuck with you. I know there are some people, because I keep up with names. I keep up with y'all. Believe it or not. If you a frequent person, I see you a lot, you in here now. That's the way my mind works. It files you in here. People that's been down with me for years, people that ride for me, promote my stuff, people that will argue on my fucking behalf. That shit means a lot to me. And I remember shit like that. When I see stuff like that, I might not comment initially to say something to somebody defending me, but I see it and I remember you. And that means a lot to me. The positive message, all that stuff means a lot to me. So I want us to, you know, I hope everybody is real focused right now. And we're going to be getting better throughout this whole year. I do not want y'all believing that America is about to change in 2018. I don't want y'all thinking that. We still going to have to be together, put this information out, liberate the people, stand strong in the face where many would cower. We got to stand strong and put that word out. Shit's about to be, it's going to be real out here. It's going to be crazy shit going on out here. All right. And I'll be here. We're going to be with each other. We're going to be standing together. Mad love, Team Rob. Y'all look in the description box. Follow me on social media. I'll be posting different posts on Instagram than I do on Facebook. And I do it on purpose to give people a reason. Like, you know, I'm not going to post the same thing on both pages. I used to do that, but I figured that was real dumb. So, you know, I have different posts on Instagram and Facebook. 2 different types of posts and stuff that I put on there. Same type of post, but 2 different things I put on both sites. So follow me. Links in the description box. Y'all click on the like button if you liked us, you know, spend this time together. Share the video. I know it's probably long as fuck. People probably might not watch it or whatever like that, but just share the video. Mad love, y'all. We're going to keep getting better together because that's what the fuck this shit is all about. All right. I will see y'all Wednesday night. We're going to be getting it in again. Show won't be as long, but we're going to be talking about some shit on Wednesday night, all right? Mad love to y'all. I'm out.